Nó đi đâu không? Đâu thì đâu thì cái gì à? Đó, đâu có.
In exhibition.
Hả?
Evo.
Đó.
Okay.
Cái này.
Yeah.
Cái gì không? Những cái gì đâu hơi lắm.
Và
Cái nó mò thì mình cái này à? Hả? Cái gì thằng này nè? Jangan pada weh. Kota. Hah?
vâng.
Yes.
Vâng.
You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking all up when I heard.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly... Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Teacher mang di mo, teacher ko.
Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gravenberg. And it's Robertson. McAllister. Shifted it to the flank. Gakpo.
Oh, super ball.
Shoots! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, betul-betul baru ini.
Now it's Mbappe.
Ya, pinjau ketemu lagi.
Carreras. And he's definitely on some decent chance! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Howson. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe.
Brahim Diaz.
He is onto this. That's good play. Caught offside that time. Robertson. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Looking for options for movement.
Mbappe.
McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just skips past his man.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around
Oh,
him.
Ivan, ini lang menu. Gabling
Now
ang
it's
naman.
Goulart, and he's in on goal.
Mbappe.
That's a little off target.
Hindi ko ba yung may kebo?
Frimpong
Ja, taas kan jag fejden på.
and Konate. Robertson.
Laki tadi
Now
kok
Gakpo.
ando kinoan.
Played through for the wide man. Bit of an appeal,
Hindi ni
but
jalan.
nothing doing.
Ikaw ba?
Brahim Diaz looking understandably energised after his goal. Carreras. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And that is a little undercooked. Arda Güler. Real chance! That's destined for the flank. Brahim Diaz. Gravenberg. Now it's Isak. Spread it left.
Isang dalan.
Rudiger. Howson.
Brahim Diaz.
Sumunod ka na in
Carreras, who's set up one goal so far. Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Howson. Tchouaméni. Szoboszlai. Knocks it into space. Gakpo looking to receive it in space.
Memang
He
mutil.
has slightly undercooked that one.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference.
Totoo, hindi nga kala, no?
For the lack of trying.
Ah.
How's the
Lalo
first
ka
half
lang,
compared
totoo
with your
yan, May.
expectations?
Really showed some resolve in
Oh.
that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time, the score is 1-1. Back on the way then. Now it's Grafenberg. That'll be a throw-in. Konate. And it's Frimpong. And it's Salah. And across it goes. And that is expertly dealt with.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
McAllister. Soboslai has the space to scheme. There could be trouble here. Shot a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Goulet, not the most accurate pass. Gakpo. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Passing nice and neat. Konate. To McAllister. Good take, and is he in? He's in a great position. Takes a shot! Oh, off the bar! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Mbappe. Chouameni.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Soboslai. Now, can they get him away? Gakpo has it in a wide position. Bantai. Oh, what a mistake! It's a good run down the right. And he's managed to get free. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. McAllister.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Soboslai. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Gakpo. Now that looks a decent ball. Brahim Diaz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great vision. And the through ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. No, didn't quite have the weight on it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Frimpong. Konate. And it's Frimpong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And now the breakaway. So that's it. It is over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Madrid lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened, and their character. And that's
Selosa. Coba cek di termos tuh. Kalau soalnya ada ya mas.
BG. Beli. Tapi kalau iki rene podoro mana?
Satu. SD kan?
Ya. Doa. Oh.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Oh, he's one-on shoots! And he should have made them pay.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the game. Oh, there's a terrific hit. Can he get it through? Doué does well to get it back. Chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Al-Kubasi gets it clear and smartly reclaimed. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, super find. Great chance! Well taken ball.
Malaki na rin na nila.
Truly firing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, but held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pilawang minute ang yung
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass just didn't quite work. Balde stood up well to him there. And the through ball. Araujo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Over to the right flank. Looking for the run. Dembele. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. And it's Pedri. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, given away. It's over the line, and it is a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Not the most accurate pass. Dembele, and a chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Balde. De Jong. Rafinha, he is through here. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedri. He's having a pop. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's in plenty of space here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No, there's no way through. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. It's played through for him. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ended up in no man's land.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
De Jong, he won't be happy with that one. That pass isn't the best. Al-Kubasi has got himself a free kick.
Tadi juga kedua sementara. Hanya dia senepi.
And the keeper, there's the shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Paris Saint-Germain looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we are back on the... Dani Olmo!
Yeah.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
De Jong. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Brilliantly cut out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lewandowski goes for a shot! Squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. Koundé receives it in a good position here. Dembele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's come to nothing. Araujo. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That was not gone well. Kvaratskhelia. It's an excellent interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a pretty loose pass. So we've reached the hour mark. Lewandowski. Threads one in. Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri. Lewandowski is having a shot! And a neat finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's had a shot! He's got it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's a key interception. Doué. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Oh, terrible mistake. Pedri. De Jong. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, le numéro 14, le numéro 21.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the
Le
execution was
numéro
lacking.
29, le
João
numéro 19,
Cancelo.
le numéro 5.
That pass isn't the best.
Attention, changement.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That's going wide left.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Real chance! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Pedri played out to the left flank. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's an errant pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kubasi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Il y aura
Well,
4
there is a look that
minutes
says
de
it all.
temps additionnel.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona, and the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Olha che non ti chiede gatte mia.
Gatte quello. Cantiamo. Ecco dai.
Ma ne gara qua?
Vai.
Pakai ni. Io ne gara apa dulu? Quando è lumino?
Buka. Dai. Oleh. Gagal. Di dalam. Oh, ya. Di tengah frame. Ah. Iksa.
Alla fine così si sa.
Sana Rafinya kanan toh.
Ada Neymar juga punya. Si pas kalau di sini ini habis.
Pula ini pasti 90 rating.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Impressive jump! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Ini yang garis-garis begini kan?
Iya. Dua itu.
Itu mana?
Hei.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Đeo mùa này mới có tên mùa đen.
Con để bên.
Ruben Dias. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Neymar. That is good alertness. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Nado. Kimi pom kilo.
Not the most Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shots! Marquinhos. Portugal applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Diogo Dalot defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In towards the back stick. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Back in one, he's rising! And a terrific save for the
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking wide, he's picked his way through. Inacio gets a foot in here. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Guimaraes. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh no, what has happened here? Eder Militao makes a move down the right. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gabriel is the guilty party there.
Bukan Puma dong.
Sekarang masih bukan bos.
Nike merah.
Yang dipikir naikin. Sekarang
Gimana tuh garis-garis yang ini?
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
FC Portugal untuk
Dulu kan kita dua lagi.
no. Itu
He's
langkah
taking no chances there.
kita baru lihat nih.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Picked out brilliantly. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Brazil really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, well played. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao gets on his bike and on the move. It's Bernardo Silva. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Rodrigo. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Gabriel. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played out towards the right wing. Spread neatly. And he's been shifted off it. Carlos Augusto. Rafinha. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a promising position, and he whips in across. And that should get the job done.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Eder Militao and Rodrigo.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
So, temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Gabriel. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Marquinhos. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Guimaraes. And it's Carlos Augusto. To Marquinhos. Bremer. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get free. And he lines up a cross. It's their second corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Bola tu dah salah.
Jangan apa-apa, tenang. Kita hilangkan dia.
And he shoots! Marquinhos. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He has found the way through. Rodrigo. Oh, look at the space here. Rodrigo looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Eder Militao.
Pretty robust defending.
Almost an hour gone.
Wait.
No, he's not getting past him there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's a searching pass.
Di unnews, di non-ini. Oh. Yun, bro.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 18. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 11. Está a
It
proceder-se a
is
uma
still
substituição.
anyone's game, 0-0. Diogo Dalot. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Eva Nilsson. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? He's only too happy to take that back. Look, Lucas Paqueta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Elects to cross. Oh, great leap! And there's a goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gabriel, your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pinches it off him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it. This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, such a clever touch. He's in a great position here. And he's had a shot. And that really should have been that.
Marquinhos has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
He is through here. That's really nicely played. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Gabriel. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Looking to play him in. Now that's a fine challenge.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh.
Marquinhos. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. João Felix. Bernardo Silva. And it's been played through. Eder Militao. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal really couldn't get good.
Timnas kah?
Oh iya, timnas pun.
Di bawah, tadi di mana? Di bawah tuh.
know.
Far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up. Yeah.
Then what?
Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no.
Yang main Inggris Belanda.
So what we to the table, I won't ask you twice because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short. To the table, I won't ask you twice because the light bulb is energy saved. And it takes this time illuminating.
Betul malu.
See all
Betul.
you're making.
Tim.
Waduh, tak malu.
You're making.
Mati riboso yok kaya haplo pa nga naman. Film ano? Masih pengabak.
Ya dong nek.
Ganti ko.
Terserah.
Sama.
Just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no.
Nakapit ka.
Okay.
Sudah tutup amat. Bro. Follow saya.
Ines.
Jadi sampai ke Messi. Messi.
Messi pakai bang.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. Doué! Goal! France! And France are in front. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni and Upamecano. Now it's come to nothing. Can he get it through? Hernandez. Doué. Barcola. Well, that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Rabiot. Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Doué. First quarter of an hour gone. Fernandez. That has not gone well.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chouameni. Great vision. Header! Denied by, and it's defensive save.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go-beater, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Saliba. Throw it.
Tapi mga pangidi lang. Anak natin.
Rabiot. Do it. Has found the net here, of course. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dybala.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Saliba. Not the most convincing of passes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gonzalez has a bit of wide. And he shoots!
Yan.
And there's a goal!
Hindi lang.
Argentina are level! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pass somewhat off target. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chouameni. The pass is intercepted. Doué. Look at the space here, and the shots! Oh, it's come loose. Looking, and the shots!
What?
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Paulo Dybala certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Give it away. Great chance! And he wants to get in on the action.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Hernandez. Chouameni. Upamecano. Chouameni. Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's a good-looking ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square. So your views on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. Alvarez chasing after it. Now it's Rabiot.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind.
Gets his header in! Oh, that one's done no damage in the end.
I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit target.
Look, come on, CP.
Tengah dia rambut cakap ni.
France have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe! There's a sharp little ball here. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Paredes. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Upamecano. And it's Hernandez.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah.
He's got away. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Fernandez. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he has been fouled there. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was
Yang
travelling.
tim lin keras. Hấp tim.
Ketinggi.
Chouameni. Now Saliba. Can they get him away? Owns beyond the defence. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. That pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a brilliant interception. Barcola. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Barcola. Out of passing here, really easy on the Doué!
Really?
And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Doué fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all keener not to lose it.
They've got a corner here. And we have Alves first corner. Chouameni goes short. Olise, back where it goes. Nicely spread. Now it's Chouameni.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Di Bantai. Spiado. Kan sudah. Misi sih.
France have their second corner now. Chouameni with the short one. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Half time, excellent interception. Conte. He's looking wide. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory right now.
Out towards the flank. That pass surprised everyone, and all in a good way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's been intercepted. Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chouameni. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! The end time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both will show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Doué! And he's there to clear it. Oh, nice touch. Shot goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
And just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Hernandez. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks.
Big chance! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Looking to play it in. That pass isn't the best. Rabiot. Fernandez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Argentina still without a single shot on target. Upamecano. France are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can...
Ah, he's given it away! It's a throw-in. And he was quick to react. Hernandez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Koundé, and the pass is intercepted. Saliba tries to clear. first corner. Chance for a shot! Joamini. France have the chance to go the other way. He's found the way through. Shoots! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Upamecano. That is good strength. He's had it taken off him. Gonzalez. That's been intercepted. Upamecano. And it's Tchouaméni. Hernandez. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hernandez. And it's Doué.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
This looks promising. He's ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? He leaps for it. Crossbar comes to the rescue. This time, surely. Well, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Upamecano. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Mbappe running with the ball. Now it's Doué. Fernandez. Saliba. Played out wide. That's where it came from. Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. Saliba gets it in there. That has been swung wide. So very hot to the action. A very competitive half. Just the one decisive moment. It's been complete stuff. Argentina go in at half-time with...
For stating the obvious, Peter, this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game change.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second one very soon. Back on the way then.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Aims beyond the defence. And into the big arms of the keeper. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Mignon needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Koundé. Olise. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Just eases him off the ball. Paredes did just about enough to come out on top there. And the party overly willing to compromise. It's a good put in there. Gonzalez was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe on a serious charge here. That's tidy. He's going for goal! Quick to recover this. The ball is fouled. No way through there. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it.
He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
You had the credit for the side there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. They're going to make just a little happy now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on the plate for him.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I happily watch this every week, Peter.
Alvarez. Gonzalez. Tchouaméni tidy with his distribution. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on, deserved.
Messi ventures forward. Efficient. Oh, that's a good one. Romero. Disappointed with that. This is it then, now or never. The ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's not an especially good pass, that. This is a promising build-up. Pass someone off target. Tabalik wants to run onto this. Tabalik is in a really good position out wide. Olise. That's Rabiot. Upamecano.
it's a nice idea.
Okay,
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball
That
has
was
to
more
be
fun,
much faster.
Maybe
I
like
think
Ay,
we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. So Trigo to Paul. Dybala. Nice interception. Goes for a shot. So close, but that is so for the North player. The shot is going to go. Next one up one side. Final win.
Ya, ada kita cakap pakai bulan. Tak pakai esok. Ini sudah pakai bisa sudah nomor. Betul. Ada kata apa? Sudah firma.
Well, looks like this is a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Enggak.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckett. Thanks, Peter. Hello, everyone. Great chance! Oh, terrific save for the keeper. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, for us, with the ball, there it is. And a header! Goal, France! An extraordinary start. Quick through in next to no time. Well, told you about stepping things up from the off. That's how you start a football match. Straight corner, and he did the rest. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. Alvarez! Goal! Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave. Example, this team has real personality and character. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific. We're looking at a different game now. Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw. I don't know what has happened here. And this is the referee. I think it's him offside. It's a bit long, but a straight. Dybala. That was brilliant at this. Oh, a guilty chance! He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! And the play is complete! That was a given. It always was. Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't save the defence. Give the chance. There's a chance! And that's a tiny finish! It's a play away here! It was the error and extracted the double. Well, let that be a lesson, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Many laps in concentration. Voila. Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good. I think there's been a great tremendous to everything they can do during this spell. One that they hope will continue. Romero cuts out the pass, nicely intercepted. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He's put to error! Oh, quite unbelievable this. Argentina very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Fernandez. Gonzalez. Can he get it through? And the shots! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what's just happened here? And this is the referee has his flag raised for offside. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Oh, this red. You can never be sure of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. And the is unapologetically persistent. He's having a hit! Just too much fractions. Oh, just got ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all. Let's get on. Sharp ball here. Might want to be careful there. Romero, pass interception. Looking to play him in. Seems to be well there. Looking for options for movement. He's slightly undercooked that one. France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Yeah, that team could be good. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? And now they can spring out of the fence. That's doing. He's gone away. Oh, great feet, that. Lovely bit of skill. And played it back swiftly. Coming out to half time, leading, and England pretty good. He's found a way through. Oh, there's a shot. Just relentless. It's all becoming so easy. Really tightly gallant, and ultimately a more than tidy finish. Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't put themselves in glory here. Argentina, ultimately stronger, better, superior. Needs to be on the defence. Luciano. Drive in. Doué. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. We expected better, and so did he. And he plays one through. It's not an especially good pass, that. The pass isn't best. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's only like expecting this year, but it's only they've been very, very good. And they need to get back out there and take it on further. It's hard to believe we're already at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's A1's guess. The second half is up and running. That pass just didn't quite work. And that looks a decent ball. Back in possession and ready for peace. Having a pop! Just waiting for it. Won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez is alert to the possibilities of any its fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. It's Lanjut! Oh, just lacks a decent finish. France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. This ended up in no man's land. That's been cut out or played. Oh, Colan! Now can they get him away? Not the most convincing of passes. Knocks it into space. Well, that's well seen too. Now then the ball's come loose. There could be trouble here. Saliba. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Fernandez. Here's when the second half. And Koundé, foot in. He has found the way through. Upamecano, Rabiot. It's Gonzalez. Look at the space there. Takes a shot. And noticing. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they maybe had won it, they end up shifting the ball to the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off him.
Argentina having a ball here. He's shifting through his here. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Dybala. Well, he was clearly told to be that pass.
Well, I think the position saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Biar block ni nah.
Romero defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well for his man. That has been cut short. It's Gonzalez. Koundé. Alvarez tries to play it through. Threads one in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well read, that's interception. Chouameni tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get that? They didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have spurred a little concern.
That's a ball through that, tipped off with relative ease. The ball does well to get it back. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez, just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, what play, well sorted out. Koundé, right with the ball. Koundé is offering some sort of apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
It's clear to see that he is not so happy with that.
Oh, he made it look unpredictable.
That's a promising position. That is good strength.
Skill dia ni. Cabinet soal dia.
Forced to do it the hard way, but they'll put themselves through unwaveringly to win a performance by any measure. Gonzalez, very much the hammer hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Berapa? Let's go. Hujan balik.